Um,
Yeah.
and
Joe, yeah.
Big Boy Rhythm.
Yes.
Which I guess
Fun
is
boy.
to do with the fact, I guess, in part, I know you went in the heat in the Olympics. You were over at 40, 41. And I know in the fight, because of the rep, you had this big thing around rowing at 38.
Yeah.
Is that what he's talking about there?
Yeah. Yeah. That's literally ratio, isn't it?
Yeah.
Our ratio was wrong. We had okay, they weren't the biggest and strongest boys at the regatta, but yeah, they were pretty strong. I think our average was under 550,
Yeah.
just about. So they were strong, but they were destroying the boat run on the recovery. So big boy rhythm is just speed of contraction through the water, and then really appreciate the run of the boat. You've done some really good work on the water. Let the boat run, and take your time to do that, and create time around the backstops, and create time when the knees come up nice and soft on the knees. So it really literally is just ratio. So rather than, we've all gone out and rode sort of 1-to-1 ratio, and it feels horrible and hard. And then you drop it to a 3-to-1 ratio, and that's just magic. And that's just essentially what we had forgotten to do in that preliminary heat.
Yeah. Was that an easy spot? I mean, did you think that, or was that something the crew, in the crew chat came together?
Yeah. Yeah. Every one of us, even I had rung home after the race, and I talked to Rachel, my wife, who's a rowing coach, and she spotted it straight away. She said, 250 to 500, they just never settled. And the boys and myself, we all noticed it. So it was disappointing, because it's the Olympics and you want to perform at your best, but it was also a real blessing in disguise, because it just absolutely focused it in on to get back to something we knew we knew how to do it, and we'd been doing it all along. We just forgotten to do it for 5.5 minutes.
Yeah.
So yeah, we had a firm discussion, shall we say, put the school teacher hat on, and we did some drills the next day, and we did some 20-stroke pieces that the boys went off at 42 and had to settle to 38. This was in training.
Yeah.
And the rhythm came back straight away. And then it was just a case of, okay, we know it works. So boys, it's your choice. Do we go with something we know works, or are we going to be panicked by the whole situation? And to be fair to the boys, and they took over at this stage easily, and they were just most of them didn't even know that they had won that rep, because they were just so engrossed in rowing well. And it actually came down to under 37 at one stage as they were moving through the British crew. And I thought that was very, very impressive, actually, that they could do that. So
yeah.